Welcome back, everybody. We are on the move once again. As you can see, it was just a pullout right across from the airport. That is Kitchener-Waterloo Airport. And then down there, you can't really see it, but the Grand River is down there. Anyways, we're moving on from here. We're gonna go actually to a campground that has been closed down, but I'm gonna try and see if I can stay. Just leaving the airport location, and hopefully this closed down campground we're going to will actually work for a boondocking spot, because I have to stay local for at least the next 2 or 3 days, because a good friend of mine is picking up his new RV, and then we're gonna follow each other and head out of here. So we're on our way to the closed down campground, and when I get there, I'll pick the camera back up. Okay, we have arrived at Churchill Park. I see some geese. Oh wow, I see lots of geese. Precious, how do you feel about it? There's also a free dump station here. That was what originally why I wanted to come here. Okay, we got our tanks all dumped. You can see the dumping station right there. So now, let's go find a closed campsite to stay at. Make sure my parking brake comes off. There we go. I did get my parking brake and everything fixed, in case you're wondering from the last video. It was one of those infamous switches, as usual. So back up this way we go. I don't know why they closed this campground down, but you can clearly still see where the spots are. So, speed bump. I'm going to take my chances, see how it goes. So maybe this one right here. Go. Okay, well, I parked kind of behind the trees. Although I don't think it's gonna matter, because I notice there's a van over there with solar panels on the roof, so I wouldn't be surprised if they're here for the night. But you can see all the empty sites behind me. Sorry, Precious is, of course, trying to drag me around. So I don't think I'll have an issue here. So there's actually quite a few sites. I'd say maybe 30, but we'll see how many people that are currently here attempt to stay the night. Apparently it only closed down this season, and it might only be closed because of COVID, so I don't know. We'll find out, but I'm parked right there. And then you'll notice, no, I did not buy a car. That's a friend of mine who actually just had knee replacement surgery this morning. Of course, he's a champ like me and stubborn, so he drove himself out of the hospital. And well, let's back up. He burnt his apartment down a few weeks ago and used that money to buy an RV, and the RV won't be ready until maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, so a few days from now. So he's stuck with me until then, but we'll see how that goes. His RV, of course, is much newer and nicer than mine, but I'm doing my best not to become jealous. It's really pretty here. It runs right along the Grand River. Nice willow trees, although these people, let's see, are feeding the ducks, and there's got to be 50 of them. It's really pretty here. It runs right along the Grand River. Nice willow trees. Although these people, let's see, are feeding the ducks, and there's got to be 50 of them. So I came down this little path here, and it brought me down to a little river. We found ourselves a frog. Go on, Presh. Get up. Go on up. Presh. Hello? Get up. She makes it look so easy. My turn. Ugh. Okay. They have a beautiful pond here. It has a walking trail all the way around it, so So we were over there, and now we're gonna walk around this pond by way of this trail. Come on, Presh, let's go. It's a beautiful area. Nice pond, lots of ducks over there, and then trails that go, I think, around the pond. We're about to find out because we're going that way. So let's see where it goes. Okay, so while I'm walking back to the RV, I just want to take a second to touch back on something. So before you jump to conclusions and hit me up in the comments, Bob did not burn his apartment down on purpose. It was an accidental fire. However, he was very underinsured and ended up getting not a lot through insurance. So he took that money and bought himself an RV. His is I believe a 2008 32-foot Georgetown. So he'll get that on Monday or Tuesday. So until then, he's bunking with us. Right now he's passed out in the RV, high on pain medication, because like I said, he did get a total knee replacement this morning, and I showed up at the hospital with his car and he wanted to drive it home. So, well, not home, but back to the RV. So, and now we're camping out at the park. There's a little more information on the park I'm at if you want to pause and read it. There's that little thing that we were at a few minutes ago. Naturalized pond. I thought it was man-made. And we're back, home sweet home. So I came outside to see if that van was still here, but I think they've left. So from what I can tell, I'm the only one. And it never fails that I park directly under the brightest light possible. This seems to happen every time. Like, bam. And not one, but two gigantic lights. I never pay attention, even when I park at a Walmart parking lot. This is what it ends up being. I end up trying to fall asleep next to the brightest light possible. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll move over there where it's not so dark. But it just finished pissing down rain. Maybe that's another reason why everybody left. Well, guys, I think that's going to be it for this video. Not overly exciting, but that's what this life is. You never know what you're going to get. But thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.